just delivered a flag. A flag folded by veterans from About Face, Veterans Against the War. On behalf of the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival. We delivered that flag and a flower. A flower representing lives lost in this country and in this world because of poverty, racism, ecological devastation, militarism, war and violence. And we delivered a prayer with our demands. Demands that call for an end to the militarization of our society and our world, an end to warmongering, an end to violence from the powers that be. Demands for a ban on assault weapons and guns that are on our street.
It was a great honor to hand the flag to the representative of the senator from military personnel who had come to believe that the war that's going on now and have been going on for many years is fundamentally at odds with justice and with human values. We asked the representative of the senator to convey that on behalf of the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival, and on behalf of service personnel who have the position that we need peace and not more war. For what it's worth, she said she would convey that message, and that's what we were here to do. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this.
So now we ask those that are assembled that have flowers to come to the door of Senator McConnell's office and to leave your flower holding up those who have died. The 250,000 people who have died this year because of poverty. The 20 veterans who die to suicide every day because of the moral injury of war. The 9 million people across this world who died because of pollution. The 10,000 people who will be shot to death this year. So we ask people to start coming forward, to leave their flowers, remembering those who have died and those who have taken up the cause for justice. Those who have taken up the cause to build a peaceful world. As our nation takes time this week to celebrate Memorial Day, we are reminded by the veterans in this movement of the impact that militarism has on our communities here in the United States and around the world. We are reminded of the costs of war, and we come together today to speak the truth. That instead of waging a war on poverty, we have been waging a war on the poor at home and abroad for the financial benefit of a very small few. We come together today to say that it is morally indefensible to profit from perpetual war. On this Memorial Day week, we push back against patriotic narratives that glorify war. Instead, we come here to condemn the military aggression and warmongering that has led to unnecessary deaths of service members and innocent civilians around the world. We come together to remember service members, their families, and all victims of war around the world who have died as a result of military aggression and warmongering. And we come today to raise awareness of the many causes and costs of war, so that our memorial proclamation becomes never again. Never again. Never again.
Never.
It is with this promise that we remember those impacted by militarism and an immoral war economy. For all the people who have died in unnecessary wars, children and families from Afghanistan to Iran, Iraq and Palestine, because of our government's decisions to promote war instead of peace. Please say with me, we remember you. We remember you. For the children who have died from poverty, in a country where 53 cents of every federal discretionary dollar goes to military spending, and only 15 cents goes to anti-poverty programs. Say with me now, we remember you. We remember you. For the slaves, women, and children. The slaves, women, and children, who in 2017 made up over 2/3 of the civilian casualties from U.S. aerial attacks. Say with me now, we remember you. For the homeless veterans left to die on the streets, while in 2017 our nation spent $668 billion on the military. Please say with me, we remember you. For the countless families that go to bed hungry while the Department of Defense cannot account for $21 trillion in funds. $21 trillion in funds would be 235 years worth of SNAP. Say with me now. We remember you. For the Army privates in combat who in 2016 struggled to take care of their families, while the CEOs of the top 5 military contractors earned 640 times what Army privates in combat earn. Please say with me now, we remember you. For the 1 in 2 Americans who live in poverty, while the U.S. spent $5.6 trillion on war since 9/11. Please say with me now, we remember you. We remember the 20 veterans who died by suicide today, and the 20 more who will die each day. Please say with me now, we remember For the devastation of our planet, as more than 70% of the U.S. government's total greenhouse gas emissions in 2016. Department of Defense.
You do not wish to be arrested.
Say with me now.
At the end of the hall, pass the police officer.
Remember you.
For the children of Yemen, we're starving to death. We remember you. For Alan Sterling, Eric Rivera, Charlie Africa, Waukesha Wilson, Sandra Bland, Samira Rice, and everyone who's died as a result of police militarization and violence.
You do not wish to be under place under arrest. Please carry on the officers down the hallway. Your last warning.
Memory of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "Our only hope today is our ability to recapture the revolutionary spirit and go on to some possible world." You gotta move back behind the last two officers. Racism and militarism. Dr. King also said that back behind those officers, or So for those of you wondering why I'm moving all the way down here, they're about to clear that. I have a feeling they're going to bring people this way.
250,000 people die every year because of poverty, but our military gets 53 cents to every dollar in this country when only 15 cents go to anti-poverty programs. That is immoral, that is unjust, and people are here and in state capitals across this country making our voices heard, saying that we can only remember the freedom fighters of this country if we take up the fight for freedom and justice for everyone across this world. And we will keep on coming back. We will organize in our communities. We will build a nonviolent, intergenerational, multiracial army of the poor. And we will turn this country around. We will bring peace and justice to everybody because we can end poverty. We can end racism. We can end the devastation that's happening in our environment, and we can end this war economy and turn it into a peaceful one. So we are here. We are poor. We are taking over our Capitol Hill, and we are going to not be silent until no one is hurting anymore. There are hundreds of people across this country who are doing similar actions today, engaging in nonviolent, moral fugitive arrest action, being willing to risk arrest, and do civil obedience in order to call attention to the war economy, militarism, and the proliferation of gun violence across this country and across this world.
Thank you. Tell us why you're protesting today.
Excuse me?
Why are you protesting today?
Because I feel like we should be caring for the poor instead of killing the poor. Our children should be safe in our country, and we should be caring for children in other countries as well instead of bombing them.
Tell us why you're here today.
I'm here protesting endless war. 17 years is enough. I'm done killing for Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, Northrop Grumman. I'm tired of my brothers coming home, killing themselves, and our congressmen and women answers to privatize our health care and take it away from us. I'm tired of the militarization of the police forces, killing my neighbors on my street. I'm tired of people dying from lack of health care. We spend $700 billion on defense. That's what I'm here to do.
How do you feel about the reception you were shown by the senator up there?
You know, it would be nice if one time I could come to Capitol Hill and actually meet with my representatives, but you know, I guess 4 years and 2 deployments isn't enough.
Thank you. Tell us why you're here today.
Hi, my name is Jose Vasquez. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I'm here supporting the Poor People's Campaign. I think the wars need to end. I think we spend more money on war than we do on our own people, and that needs to stop. We need to prioritize the needs of Americans. We need to bring our troops home from overseas. We need to stop bombing innocent civilians. We need to stop deporting veterans. We need to create a system of immigration that allows people to come here and work and live and be part of the American dream, which is the fabric of our nation. And I just want to make sure that the words of Dr. King, who identified the triple evils of militarism, racism, and economic exploitation, are not forgotten, that we're here to continue the Poor People's Campaign that was started in 1968.
Thank you. Tell us why you're here today.
Hi, I'm the Unitarian Universalist Social Justice Coordinator at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Arlington. My name's Elizabeth, and I'm here today because I believe that all people, all lives matter. Don't use that. I'm here today because I believe all human beings have dignity and worth, and it is not acceptable that there are 140 million people living in poverty or low income in the United States, while we profit from war and violence across the nation and the world.
Can't go any further? Tell us why you're getting arrested.
Militarism has the economy.
Fighting militarism and the war economy.
Why are you getting arrested?
Nothing. We were just supporting the rule of law and opposing U.S. government crimes.
Until we tell you so.
I have a legal right to film you guys.
And you can, but you got to do it from back there. We'll put.
Okay, but just I'll tell you when is not really helpful. I'm asking where I can film these arrests.
Move and I'll let these officers know.
Okay. But I also have a right to know. Like I have a constitutional right to engage in the press. So I know I have to give you adequate space to do your job. I'm doing that here. What more space do you need? All I'm doing is holding a camera right here.
That's fine. He's
How
sitting
many
back
times
up.
do we do this?
Please back up, sir.
To where? What am I doing to interfere with you guys doing your job here? I'm like 50 feet away from there. What is the problem with that?
Down the sidewalk.
I actually do have a right not to be pushed too far
I'm
away.
not pushing you. I need you
guys
to
are
back up.
forcing me.
I need you to back up,
To
sir.
where? Where can I film
Down
the
the
rest from
sidewalk.
that's a reasonable spot?
Pass the tree. Move back.
Past the street here.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
See, you could have said that from the beginning. This doesn't have to be like...
No. That's in Philly. Struggling as of late, but I think we can get that off. This is the easiest.
John.
I think we're catching.
Well, they're just getting excited.
Come back and get it tomorrow, and fly out tomorrow.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Then
Sweaty.
you gotta do the downtown. Oh, this line? Three. Okay.
This is how far we need to do about them doing whatever they're doing. So civilians can come through the press camp? Is that civilians? I don't see why civilians are allowed to come through or not. Alright, so if I'm walking, we're cool. Alright.
As far as the cameras, you got to keep the cameras down here.
That's not according to the Constitution. The public's allowed to be here, so are cameras. If I'm allowed to be in a spot, I'm allowed to be filming as well. That's the Justice Department has ruled that themselves. Oh yeah, well, I do it a lot.
Leslie?
That's your arbitrary freedom of the press when they decide so. Act.tv viewers, we're about to end this stream. It seems like they're about finishing up with all of them over there. Thank you all for watching.